Join the captain and his crew when things go sour, as their status quo is about to be turned upside down. How will the crew handle the weight of the corporate thumb, the hard cases of dangerous trade routes, their own greed? Find out as the Southern Tomfoolery Network presents Live and Let Fly.
Welcome back to the Live and Let Fly podcast, everybody. What's going on?
Hey.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
I feel like there should have been a single air horn there for good measure.
Oh, just a singular.
It's too early.
Just the one. Yeah.
It's pretty early.
Look at Heat's face. He doesn't look prepared.
He's like, oh, shit. No.
Like,
He's pulling up. He's like, oh, shit. Hold up.
You're lucky I'm here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The singular horn of the early
All right,
morn.
that's the end of the episode, everybody. We'll
And
see you.
we'll see.
Thanks for joining us this time on
Good
Live and Let
sesh,
Fly.
everyone.
Gonna go have a nappy poo.
Yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I assume it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I haven't been outside because
Not afternoon.
It's
I'm
like
an
12
nerd.
minutes until noon. I don't know what you're talking about.
100%
Go outside
not
and touch
afternoon.
grass. You know what I'm saying?
It's too hot to do that.
Don't you know that
No,
boy's
it's
allergic
not.
to grass? Come on, man.
What, is it actually feel nice today? I wouldn't know. I haven't been
It's hard
outside.
to know I'm not allergic to grass, but
Trigger
Y'all.
those histamines. Come on, man.
yeah.
Get going.
Okay, but for real though, like I've had to start like getting my 15 minutes of sunshine so that I can get that D. You know what I'm saying? And like
God damn it,
vitamin
Emily's
D
ruined us.
from the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that vitamin D.
Pre-birth.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know what you're doing, Emily.
Got it.
Come
Dear
on.
diary, I
We know
fucking
who
ruined
you
my
are.
friends. I'm so happy.
There was nothing to
Mission
ruin Emily, but
You're right.
it's just phrasing.
Yep.
Yep,
Intentional phrasing.
So what about that
Always.
D?
That D's great, y'all. Get you some of that. You know,
How
It
big
just
a D are
rain-
you looking for?
Only about 15 minutes. That's about all I can handle right now.
15 minutes long of that D.
That's a time frame, not a size.
Well, like the amount of D is mostly based on time is opposed
Time of
to
exposure to the-
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
As we get closer or more so into the summer, you know, the amount of D increases based on exposure.
So you'll take an hour of like a little D, but like 15 minutes of a good sized one.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not about
It's all about
the-
proportions of D.
It's not about the
Folks,
size of.
y'all are really ruining my family-friendly podcast right now.
Is this supposed to be family friendly?
Well, we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
I would like
premier
to
family friendly.
apologize.
We're just talking about
Premiere.
sunshine exposure, everybody. Calm the fuck down, okay? Gosh.
Premier family friendly Space Truckers podcast.
Exactly. Thank you for taking the words out of my mouth. Perfect. Yeah.
That we, I believe, last episode went to a dead people's club. A couple of us,
Right.
or at least one of us, shot up.
We
There
got
was
to
some
keep it PG-13, though,
Yeah.
folks. You know.
copious amounts of grinding. You know,
Hey,
Yeah.
speak for yourself. I just made a friend.
you did, and you
And
were
it was a
clutching your
very
Bible
wholesome
the whole
interaction.
time.
It was a
Very
very wholesome
wholesome
interaction.
It was. I loved it.
Yeah.
Vincent got drunk.
Super wholesome,
That was
right?
awesome too.
Wholesome. Hold some
right,
beer, am I
yeah.
right?
Some alcoholism,
You know,
man.
that eoxy and alcohol just hits different, dude.
It's because it's poison.
Yeah. Hey, it made him give us a hug. You know, so.
Yeah.
Because it's literal poison.
Jeez. Okay.
All right, Zach.
Yep. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to get you there.
You got to get
Last
some more
time,
D, man.
Last time on Live and Let Fly, you met with Riche to secure a shipment of black hearts for your job, and you were somewhat thwarted, you could say, by the crew of the Wintermorn.
Indeed.
It was Wintermorn. Yes.
Yeah. We weren't sure. We were talking on Tom Talks. It's like, is it Winterborn or is it Wintermorn?
I think it was Wintermorn.
Yeah.
Can I
Wintermorn.
just say real quick, I'm pretty sure that Wintermorn might be an album from Nightwish, but go on,
It
please.
sounds like a
Of
Nightwish
course it
album,
is.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
None of us
happy
are
surprised.
about it.
different. You can't tell me different.
Changed my mind.
Is it the one with that
Punch.
song on it? Or?
That's the one, Heath. Dude.
That's the one?
I'm
Okay.
amazed that you are so well versed in the
What
Nightwish
is-
discography.
Something about
That you would
about a
recognize their
sickness?
seminal hit, Down with the Sickness.
Right,
This is
that
the
one.
one.
Yeah.
This is the one where they did the photo shoot and they were wearing like a bunch of Norse furs and standing on a gloomy mountainside.
First off,
and-
motherfucker, that is in fact
So that is their home. All right.
coming at me with facts isn't even funny.
fucking
So
Oh, the local
Okay,
shot.
calm
you
down.
know?
suck
So
on
like
that.
gray waves crashing at their feet, like standing in the middle of nowhere on
Okay.
a rocky outcropping.
You are
wanna be there.
100% describing the music video for The Islander, but go on, please. I'm sorry, Zach. Continue.
World War Nightwish 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so it turns out that Riche had an alternative source, but it was going to take a while. Anyway, she comes back to you and says that, hey, I know a guy. Well, first of all, she says that these fuckers stole my warehouse full of black hearts, but I know a guy where you can get some. And, you know, where she refunded your money, said, if you just beat that rat to the punch, I believe was the exact nomenclature that she used, that y'all were square and refunded your money. However, in order to be able to do that, you are going to need to upgrade your drift engine, as well
Indeed.
as secure these other black hearts, right? So you have two, you know, potential leads to follow. And basically, you know, what do you want to do? As far as I know, we're still here in the Revenant Urge.
I just want to say my warehouse full of black hearts and Beat That Rat to the Punch both sound like Modest Mouse albums.
Yeah.
I would listen to probably both those albums. So if Modest Mouse dropped an album called My Warehouse Full of Black Hearts, like, yeah, let's check that one
I
out.
was thinking it was more My Chemical Romance, but I think, okay, I'm into
That would
that.
work. there,
Also
too.
listen to an
Yes.
MCR album that was titled My Warehouse Full of Black Hearts.
See, that's where you lose, man.
Well,
Everybody's got a different flavor. It's okay.
Right.
Still
We'll,
love you,
we'll
Adam.
see you.
We're being nice.
Look, you probably wouldn't expect it, but I'll take Team MCR on this one.
that's right. That's right.
Okay. Black
Spent enough time with Heath in my teenage years. Blasted
Corrupted
MCR
me.
in my fucking Toyota Camry. He didn't have a choice.
Is it because you spent time with Heath that you were so distraught that MCR really spoke to you?
No.
I didn't make him
Trying
emo.
to
He was
flip it
already emo.
To get back into that old Starfinder, I would say, given the options, right? We can either go get our new ship upgrade, or go
Beat that
somewhere
rat to
else.
the punch.
Beat the rat.
Well, to beat the rat to
both
the
of those.
punch, you're going
You
to
need to
need
get
the
the
ship
ship
upgrade.
upgrade. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta do both.
Okay.
It's to go see the dude with the other source, right? Like that's
Right.
our other option.
Right.
Okay.
I think
we
we
need
should
to-
go get our ship.
Yeah, we
upgraded.
got to have our equipment ready so that we can haul ass once deals are made, right?
Yep. I agree.
Well, let's.
I just want
Yeah,
to
it's been a-
interact with Gerblers.
I was.
I do too, by poking them. You know.
Well, have I got a task for you two?
Gobbling, 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 gobbling.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was.
Gobbling.
Slipped in and I could not just.
Don't you take that black heart from me.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
All right, well, let's go see them, I reckon.
Yeah. So you do have a lead on the location of this drift engine, right? Does anybody remember where it was?
Yeah, hold on.
In space.
The heap, right?
Right. The Heap. It's a junkyard in the bot scrap district of Absalom Station. For those of you who are lore nerds and know the map of Absalom Station, I'm looking
There's
at you,
like
Heath. I'm looking at you, bro.
Yep.
There's 3 people listening that just were like, oh, yeah.
Bot scrap.
I mean,
They
they
never go
listen
to bot
to
scrap.
they listen to TTRPGs. It's probably way more than 3 people.
It's 7. Okay, it's 7 people.
Actually.
No. Anyway, yep. So that's where it's at. Do y'all want to head over there? I assume you finished your business here at the Revenant Urge. Does anybody need to rest? Everybody everybody should.
I
be
think
good.
we should be all
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a few drinks in you. You're feeling nice and loosey goosey, and you're ready to go to the junkyard, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing better than getting drunk and shooting stuff. You know.
Unless the drinks are causing us to have debuffs, in which case we'll wait until we're sober. But
Right,
if not,
right.
let's go.
Roll a fortitude check.
I didn't have any.
Why did you?
I most definitely did.
I didn't have any drinks either.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
Just
I'm
did
kidding.
drugs.
I'm kidding. You're fine. Everybody's fine.
You could have gotten us with that. But.
Yeah. Relax. It's all good. So, you make your way through Absalom Station, sort of the bustling nightlife there in the various districts of Absalom Station. I'm sure you see all manner of interesting creatures as you make your way. However, you do find your way down to Bot Scrap and to a location that you presume is the Heap. The district of Bot Scrap itself, right? There's a ton of derelict starships here, power armor vehicles, lots of garbage, essentially.
Yeah. How do we know which heap is the right one?
Hey, check the infosphere, man. It's got it listed. No big deal. That's a take a 20 on that.
So are there any loaders that really catch our eye?
Oh God, stop.
There are not a single loader in sight. Okay?
That's a callback to our other show, the Apollo Protection Agency.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
should check that out.
So, there a couple of things there, right? When you arrive at the Heap, you don't see anything that resembles like a walkway or a pathway or anything like that. It appears that you're going to have to climb up this massive pile of garbage to get into the innards, let's say, of the Heap. So, a couple of things I need. First of all, marching order.
Vincent's
I'll
at
be
the
up.
front. Oh no, second.
Yeah, I mean we can shoulder it. Is
Fight
it a
for
single
it.
file?
You can go 2 by 2 if you want to go, do 2 by 2.
All right.
Yeah,
2 by 2.
So Vincent and Roland at the front.
Vincent and Roland. Okay.
I guess Gadrick somewhere in the mid.
Okay.
I would like to be by Gadrick in middle styles.
Okay.
I want
So
to be
let's
sandwiched.
let's call it Vincent and Roland up front, Gadrick and Morgan in the middle, and then we'll have Tia and Mantis bringing up the rear. That works
For me.
All right. Now the next thing I need you all to do is break out your good old dice.
Oh boy.
And roll me an athletics check as you try to climb up this massive pile of garbage.
Can I acrobatics instead, or is it athletics strictly?
Strictly athletics, my
Yeah, 'cause
friend.
we're
No acrobatics
climbing.
allowed.
All right.
Ooh, that's a 2 for your boy Roland.
A solid 2? Like
Solid 2.
a whole
Total?
2?
Straight up 2.
Ouch.
That's a
Gadget
22.
Okay.
Gadget got a 25.
That's actually better than I thought it was going to be. That's an 11. I have 0 to athletics.
All
I
right.
got
So
16.
16.
because I also have a 0 to athletics.
All right. Who beat a 14?
I think everybody but myself and Morgan.
Not rolling.
Okay, everybody but Roland and Morgan. So you all ascend the pile. However, Morgan, Roland, you find this maybe after your long night of dancing. You know, you're just your legs are a little cramped or something, and you have some difficulty getting up this pile. You do manage to get there, but after you get to the top, you find that you are all fatigued. Or you two are fatigued. So go ahead and add that to your sheets.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Do you two
I
want to
gotta
go back
tell
to the
ya.
ship? Well, I don't want you to
concur.
catch a case of the whinge.
I thought we were all fatigued.
No, just the two of us that failed.
Lame.
However, after you all climb up to the top of this mound and descend down the other side, you do find a small path within these like really high piles of garbage that looks like it leads to a goblin work site. You know, just based on your context clues, let's say. And near the entrance to this, you all hear an argument going on, right? You hear whispers kind of resonating from within a rusty gun safe, which is half buried under one of these heaps of trash. You hear a squeaky, unsure voice speaking softly, saying, But shouldn't we go have a look? What if the thing zapped Goog? And then you hear someone with a raspier, gruff tone say, If you're so worried, you go out there. You're the reason we're in this mess. I says, let's replace the containment unit. But no, I can just repair the drift leak, you says. Let me master weld the manifold. Now look where we are. Hiding in a metal box, praying we don't get electrocuted. And then the whispers stop as the muffled sounds of a petty scuffle start ensuing. You hear some tussling going on in this gun safe.
Dude.
Vincent racks his pistol. Says, "Oh, he's something stupid."
No,
I love that
they
the
sound
scuffle is
adorable.
Yep, and there be goblins.
Should we attempt to sneak up on him, or just like, hey, can we come in? You know, like, hey, stop fighting. We're here for our engine that you stole that we're going to take from you.
I mean,
Do we know that they stole it? I mean,
Yes.
like if the door or wherever they are, if we can just like open it up and have all weapons drawn pointing at them, be like, hey,
Door.
give us the shit.
You know where we're at. There's no door.
Well, you know what I
On
mean,
the
like the entrance to
box.
wherever they're hiding in the box or whatever.
My vote and Roland's vote would be, but I'm putting it to the group. But Roland would just want to walk directly up to it, like no hiding, nothing. Just like feel confident that the six of us can handle a couple goblins.
seconded.
And this is not character, but this is Josh. I feel like that is a trap because it's never just two.
Yeah, I know, but like, I mean, you're probably right as a player.
So
You know, like-
we heard some names, right? Gorp or Glorp or something. Goog.
You heard one of them say Goog.
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 Dude.
But they weren't talking about themselves. They were talking about someone else.
Indeed, yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. I was trying to figure out if we knew one of their names.
I mean, I'm kind of with Adam, just like address it head on. And also, I was saying, like, there's nothing you can do to make Tia fight these goblins. They sound too cute.
Okay, we'll see. So
I mean,
start shooting you in the face.
Would definitely
Go
like
back
to
to the
try
Then I'll
diplomatic
let you
approach.
kill them.
What if they start trying to slice you with their dog slicers?
We don't live in a world of
I'll
what
put
ifs,
my
mate.
hand on their head, and they'll like swing at me, and it'll be really
Good
cute.
toddler.
Can we
alright.
just call out? Maybe we
Yeah,
don't
that-
touch the box first. We announce
I'll
our
say,
presence.
excuse me, we are here to talk with the goblins that reside here. Who's in charge? My name is Captain Roland, and this is the crew of Hestia's. What is it again, Tia?
Oh, please, can we not call it that? Can we just say we're the crew?
Hylax's maiden.
That's right. We are the crew of Hylaxia's maiden. What is it?
Hylax's maiden.
We're the crew of the Hylaxian Major. No,
No.
Son of a bitch.
we are the crew of the Hylax Maiden.
Nope.
Almost there, boss.
Nailed it.
Almost.
It's the closest we get.
You,
All right,
you get
yes.
a you get
roll
a
a-
telepathic message.
Roll a
saying,
diplomacy
"We
check
can't."
with a -2 modifier to that.
Oh God.
Oh Lord! All right, getting punished for the banter. And now I know your feelings.
That's not even punished for the banter. It's just like, hello, we're officials. Come speak to us, rough and
I didn't
tumble
say we're
goblins.
officials.
Yeah, with that official tone, though.
Well, that's just how he talks, man. That's a natural 1
Oh fuck.
For a -1 net.
for a -1 there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Fucking hell, kid.
So Roland walks up to this gun safe, which is like shaking from all the tussling going on inside of it, and attempts to try to communicate with whatever creatures are inside of this thing, and is completely ignored as these as the scuffle seems to escalate. Even
Can I try something? Like, it's obvious to everybody, like, that this rocks more and we hear louder scuffling. Is that
yeah.
in 10 feet? Are we within 10 feet of the safe? Certainly.
I walked
You,
up to it,
well,
right?
yeah. Well, no, you got to move up a little closer. Yeah, about about right there.
yeah.
Morgan would follow up behind the captain. And when that doesn't work, they would kind of be like, Captain, can I try something, maybe?
Yes, of course. I'm struggling with the name of our new ship. Please help me out here. They don't seem to be responding to my greetings.
I will say this, and they would kind of turn like, maybe we come back to the name of the ship. Maybe we come back to that one. Let's just put a pin in that. And they would kind of like put their hand to their forehead just a little bit and use telepathic message to try and just connect with one of the goblins inside. Oh, nope, never mind. Must be able to see or hear. Okay, I can do that. And they would just say, "Hello, goblin friends. We would like to make a deal. Can we chat? My name's Morgan."
All right, roll a diplomacy check, Morgan.
Because I can only say so many words, you know.
Yeah.
Here's a question: is my serum of enhancement still in effect
When did you activate that?
at the club?
And how long does it last?
Is it an hour? I think it's an hour. Oh,
I think it's an hour.
yeah. Because I have to have heard.
And to be clear, while I did roll a natural 1 with a -2 on top of it, that makes my total an 8, not a negative.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fair enough, but that's not going to get it.
Yeah, but I'm not so incompetent.
Point of contention. We just
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to figure out how long this lasts. Yes, lasts an hour. So would we?
But you put it on at the beginning of the club?
Yeah, pretty much when we walk.
There
in.
is no
Yeah.
fucking way.
Okay, good.
Absalom Station's pretty
Listen,
big, unfortunately.
This is live and let fly. Time is wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is a 12 plus diplomacy 7 is 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
So the scuffling kind of keeps on going on for just a couple of seconds, and then it sort of dies off and stops, and then after a few seconds, the door to the gun safe swings, open upward, and two heads of two goblins poke out from out of it and look at you quizzically. Like, well, the one with the deeper, raspier voice addresses you and says, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm the one that you spoke with. This is Captain Roland, the rest of our crew here. What's your names?
Listen, I don't want to be rude, but you guys might want to hide. There's something on the loose here.
What would that be?
Yeah, I got an elemental or something.
What? Why is there an elemental here?
Do you want to tell him, or you want me to tell him?
And they look at each other and they start. No,
I want to tell him. I want to tell him. No. You can't tell anything, right? You're a fucking idiot. Okay, listen, I'll tell him. All right.
Why don't you take turns?
Look, all right. My name's Fleagrebe. Okay, Fleagrebe.
Fleagrebe.
Love
nice
it.
to meet you.
Wonderful.
My name is Roland.
And Fleagrebe appears to be a female goblin.
Okay.
And she says, "This is my idiot fucking brother, Rattlesnarp."
And Rattlesnart waves.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Rattlesnarp.
God, those names, I love them.
God, I love goblins.
Okay, everybody's writing these names down, so I'm kind of pausing for that.
Thanks.
And Fleagrebe goes on and
Says, "Yeah, listen. So we got a hold of a drift engine, and you know we tried to repair it, and as soon as we did it, I tore open a rift, and an elemental came out and started blasting everything, and anyway, long story short, our brother Goog is really belly wounded and is trapped."
Groog?
Goog.
Goog. That's the one they were talking about. Yeah. Okay.
What? How about we make a deal?
Yes, it sounds like you need the help of some capable, I hesitate to call us warriors, but we are quite capable in that field.
Adventurers.
There you go. And we happen to need a drift engine, and clearly this is beyond your capacity to maintain and hold. And you have a wounded brother. I am sure that we can take care. We can aid your brother, and we can take care of this elemental. And for payment, you can just give us this drift engine that has caused you so much trouble.
Listen, guy, okay? We're not talking any deals until this elemental's taken care of, okay? Our brother is trapped inside of that drift engine under one of the manifolds. Oh, shit, there it is!
And then they close the safe, and behind you, you see, coming out of the piles of junk, a lightning elemental. Everybody roll initiative.
Look,
shit.
I just want to say, in my mind, no matter what it looks like, this lightning elemental in the theoretical Live and Let Fly movie is cast as Danny DeVito.
What?
I can see that.
Because it popped out and just started blasting.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Fair enough. Let's talk about initiative. What did you get? Adam, what did Roland get?
10.
10. Solid. Emily, what about Morgan?
16.
16. Josh, Gadrick.
I got a 22.
And what about Tia, Heath?
25.
Finally. Vincent, John, what do you roll?
19.
19. Pretty good initiatives. We're all I mean, well, except for Roland bringing up the rear. However, we are going to start with you, Tia.
Alrighty. Let's see. Master Control to move Mantis and give Mantis an attack. So she will attack with her Doshko. Where's my goddamn dice? That is a 14 on the die plus 5 for a 19 with the Doshko.
19 against KAC?
Yes.
It's a hit.
Oh, nice. Ooh, and a 12 on the 1d12 plus 2 for 14 damage.
Damn.
14 damage. Solid hit there, dude. Solid hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Mantis coming out swinging. I like it. Mantis just don't give a fuck, huh? Okay.
But I still get an attack because I did master control. I didn't move
Right.
to give Mantis 2 actions.
Okay.
So I will also take a shot.
Did you have your gun?
I don't think
drawn?
you didn't mention it.
Well, then I will use my action to draw my gun.
Okay. Now, the only person that I know that did is Vincent.
Yep.
Who mentioned that he racked his pistol right before you interacted with the goblins. So, for what it's worth, everybody is, except for Vincent, as far as I know, is unarmed. That brings us to Gadrick.
Well, I don't much care for that, Zach. All right, well, Gadrick is, I guess, as part of a move action, going to be pulling his pistol out and move 10 feet to the west, trying to separate himself from the group a little bit and get a better line of sight on this baddie. And just to double check, because it's a full action, you cannot draw a weapon as part of a trick attack, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So he's going to move to the west and just take a shot.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the die.
Nice.
Assume it hits.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay. So that is, let me double check, make sure. Yeah, that's 4 piercing damage.
Very nice. Very nice. Taking a shot at the elemental. By the way, the elemental, this lightning elemental, it looks vaguely humanoid, but has like no face, and just electricity is just crackling off of it constantly. You know,
Looks friendly. We should hug it.
Yeah. Why don't you do that, Morgan, on your turn?
It's a good plan.
But first, we have Vincent Martell up to bat.
All right.
I'm looking at that token, and it's fucking jacked. Like,
Yeah.
it's beefy.
It is. It
Oh
is.
man, yeah. We need to get some art of this after my
All right.
turn.
Morgan really wants to hook it now.
So Vincent, seeing this thing, he says, "Well, it doesn't do a prick's lick worth of good negotiating over something we don't have. So let's kill this fucker dead." And he's going to shift spaces to the west by 5 feet, and he's going to fire his pistol at this ne'er-do-well. And it is a nat fucking 1.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
That's not
Okay.
good.
You gotta confirm.
Yeah. Let's do that. It's a 15.
15 is a confirmed miss.
No.
Oh,
I
shit.
refuse.
Is this our first? No, this is not our first critical fumble card that we've drawn. However, it is one of the first.
It is definitely the first ranged one that we've dropped. All right, let's see here. I'm going to just roll 7. So, all right, surprise, this one comes from Brian.
Oh,
Scratch.
Doctor Scratch Johnson.
Dr.
Yeah, yeah.
Scratch.
Put a doctor in front of that name.
Yeah, the name of this is Not in the Face.
Oh no.
Aiming down the sights, you are suddenly struck by the beauty of your target.
Appropriate.
Those abs.
And your will falters. You take a -4 penalty to all attacks made against your target until the end of your next turn. A will save negates. And I think we decided that this was the DCs would be 10 plus 1.5 the CR for any of these.
1.5 the CR. It doesn't have to do with your weapon.
Well, that's on the Paizo official ones, and I think that's even still high. I think this is a little bit more reasonable.
Okay.
DC. So you can make a will save here, John, to see. It's pretty important because -4 is pretty significant.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that will save. That is a 15.
That's good enough. It's good enough for the save.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so you're good.
Okay.
You don't take that -4.
Fucking hell. I'll miss,
That would have
but
been rough. That would have been rough.
it's not a
Zach,
bad
do you
looking
agree
elemental.
with? Do you agree with that calculation? Does that seem fair?
I think it's gonna get. Okay, I'm just guessing, but at higher levels, I think that's gonna get crazy.
I don't think so because because it scales with us, because the base is 10 still, so it's just going to scale with us as we get stronger in our saves.
Yeah, I don't think your saves keep up with your level that well, though. But maybe. Okay, but if we need to go back and tweak it because we can't hit any saves in a later date, we'll go back and tweak it. I'm not married to the number.
I don't
Any of this.
I don't think it'll be. I really don't
I've
think
got a
it'll
real
be a
open
problem.
relationship with these crit cards.
Yeah, right. It's complicated on Facebook.
Right.
All right.
Thank you, Brian, for the submission.
Yes, thank you, Brian. All right. Congratulations on your doctorate as well.
Yes.
Okay. The elemental is up. And it just looks... Well, it doesn't... You can't tell that it looks. It has no face. However, it reaches out a hand and surges some electricity into it, zapping Tia. Or not Tia, but Mantis. Excuse me. Okay.
Supercharge your battery. That's all that's going to
Exactly.
do. Maybe.
We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
What's Mantis's AC?
17 KAC, 14 EAC.
Okay. Oh, well, this is gonna be an automatic hit, as it just reaches out, surges electricity into Mantis, as it casts a jolting surge.
Oh no.
Yep.
Probably gonna knock her out.
Maybe. Let's get some dice. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. You're looking at 14 electricity damage.
Okay.
Mantis, okay?
I wouldn't say okay, but not knocked out.
Yay.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then the elemental. Yeah, that's its turn. All right, Morgan.
All right, first things first, I would like to learn about this elemental. Is that going to be mysticism or life science?
I do believe it's mysticism.
Huzzah! I'm better at that.
20 plus CR?
No, I've been doing 15 plus the CR.
That makes
Well,
that's-
then I doubt I know shit because I rolled a 2, that's a 12.
You don't know shit. You know it's a lightning elemental.
Look at that sparkly boy.
He is quite
And-
sparkly. Isn't he?
I will pull out my gun as a move action and shoot at it.
Okay.
And I'm going to get a different die because that's an 11. Just a failure. all the way
Yeah,
around.
that's a miss. That's a miss.
Morgan startled. They are just like abs. The end of my turn.
Okay. And Roland, you're up.
All right. Roland is going to manifest his moat, his solar glaive, his lunar glaive, and is going to just move up on this elemental, attuned to the photon side of things, and you see purple energy crackle down around his arms, and you see that kind of rage in his teeth as he snarls back at this thing and is going to attack. Although it's going to be at a -1 because I am fatigued. So
Indeed.
here we go. That is going to be a 12 to hit KAC.
12 is a miss.
Damn it.
Roland rolls
All right.
up, summons that glaive, and whiffs right through the elemental. All right, top of round 2. So a couple things happen real quick. First, from out of the gun safe, you see Fleagrebe peek her head out, and she says, "Save Goog!" And then from the drift engine, which is south of you all right now, you hear some cries when they're gobbling, "Help me, help me, help me!"
Morgan, attend to Goog.
Well,
Whoever.
First, it's down south there. Yeah, you see the engine, right? It's huge. It's hard to miss. Okay, all right. However, it's Hestia's turn. What are we gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna do Master Control again. But so I'm gonna swing with Mantis. Okay, 13 on the die, so that'll be one less. 19 total.
19.
18 total. 18 total.
18 is a hit.
Nice. And an 11 plus 2 will be 13 damage.
Wow. Nice. Dude, Mantis swings,
That
man.
Doshko, she's just
that
a
D12,
truly a glass cannon,
Yes,
dude. Like,
a paper mantis, if you will. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
yeah. And I will have Mantis do a guarded step.
She's really just origami, you know?
Right.
Okay. All right. Mantis
Real
guarded steps.
paper
Now, what
tiger.
about Tia? You do have a single action.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
22.
That's a hit.
With cover?
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm throwing dice all over the place. Okay, so that will be 6 acid and piercing damage.
6 acid and piercing. Okay. All right. Nice. You're putting some work in on this thing. Yeah, but we still have the problem of Goog. Gadrick, you're up.
All right, now that Roland is blocking my shot, I'm going to use a trick attack because I've got my weapon out. I'm going to move northeast to try and get a clear line of sight. So I'm kind of in the center of Roland, Mantis, and Hestia. So I'm going to attempt a trick attack. See how it do. Oh, that's a natural 20 on the trick. So that's a 36. Assuming that passes.
Yeah.
That's not the attack roll. That's just the trick.
I just see that.
Okay, so let's confirm the crit.
No, it's
No, it's to
Yes.
confirm the attack.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
was
That
a-
was the trick attack. That was a trick
Yeah.
attack, yes.
Right.
The actual attack is a 17.
A 17 is a hit.
Nice. So let's get both pistol and trick attack damage for a whopping 11.
Okay, total damage?
11 damage. from
11 damage. Solid hit. Solid hit. You have this elemental about to be wrapped up.
Gadget. Really?
I mean, we've done like over 30 points
Yeah.
of damage on this thing
Yep.
so far, so.
Fair.
That brings us to Vincent.
Vincent is going to be bold, and he's going to probably trigger a attack of opportunity because he is going to move past the threatened square
Yep.
to get directly to the side of the elemental. If we want to go ahead and get that,
That's going to be an
Attack of
opportunity
opportunity first.
attack. Yeah, my friend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is.
that's fine.
Get mobility or anything?
Checking. I just kind of committed to it. No, I do not.
So you're looking at an 18 against your KAC.
Yes. Yep. That will hit.
That's gonna hit, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
You're looking at 8 damage.
8 damage, okay. Alright, and that puts him down to 22 stamina. And for the rest of my turn, since he moved into melee range, as part of getting into melee range, he has drawn his tactical baton,
Okay.
and he's going to swing with it.
Okay.
Sorry, just looking for it. That's going to be a 21.
21's a hit.
Nice. The damage is going to be for max damage on a d6. So I'm sorry, that's not max. This 6 damage.
Okay, man. Y'all are bullying up on this elemental. However, it is its turn, and it's going to full attack slam at you, Vincent.
I figured. Help break up that damage on Roland.
I mean, I hadn't been touched. You're getting all of it. So.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And I rolled a
I'm cool with
natural 1.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
So
okay.
let me confirm.
Yeah.
17.
Against kinetic?
Yeah.
Yes.
That hits?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not
it's not a
just a miss. All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
it whiffs on the first one. Ooh, nice. That is going to hit you, man. That's 27.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I rolled an 8. Okay, so you're looking at 10 damage, 10 bludgeoning and electrical damage.
All right. 12 stamina.
Okay. All right. That's the elemental's turn. Morgan, you're up.
All right, seeing that the fellows seem to have everything in hand, Morgan would skirt around to the...
All right, Morgan, when you get within 15 feet of that, when you moved right there, okay, this vortex of flying shrapnel and lightning starts emanating from out of this this drift engine, and I need you to roll a reflex save.
I don't love it.
You're going to be drifted apart. Oh, no.
Come on, just do that. I changed die, so maybe this will help.
Thoughts and prayers.
This is what caused the drift crisis.
Yes.
These goblins.
18 on the die with a +1 reflex save thanks to my fatigued, so that's going to be a 19 total.
Okay, 19 is good enough for the save, so you're only going to take half damage,
Oh boy.
and it's going to be 4 electricity and bludgeoning damage. Is this like it looks like something is shorting out in the engine here?
Okay, and that's the total damage I take, not half of that.
That's the total damage that you take.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have taken
Gotcha.
twice 8. Yeah.
Just making sure. But I can continue forward through the shrapnel.
You can. Yeah.
Okay. I do that and kind of get next to the engine and sort of kneel down. Do I see Goog?
You see what appears to be a goblin hiding around the side on the other side of the engine, underneath a manifold.
Okay. Well, then I guess I would have to double move, essentially, to get over there next to them. So this is going to be... You just tell me where it's at.
Okay,
right?
so what you need to do is actually roll me a perception check really quickly.
Well, damn. All right, boy.
Before you waste a movement, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Thanks. 14 plus 13, 27?
Okay, right. So you can tell that this is what appears to be an extraplanar leak happening inside of this drift engine, right? We're talking about planar technologies involved in these drift engines, and we've got a leak here. So, Morgan, you know that there's going to be a couple of things that need to happen in order to disable this, and you're not going to be able to do all of them. However, if you would like to attempt to do a little bit of it, you can attempt to sever the connection to the elemental plane of air with a mysticism check.
I would like to do that.
Okay?
Please.
That's going to be a standard action.
Standard action, so this will be... Alright, come on, Doc. Just do good, please. I love you. Okay. 13 plus 10, 23.
All right. So, Morgan, you arrive, you assess the situation, and you know what needs to be done. You kind of summon some mystical energy and focus it on this extraplanar leak, and you do manage to, skinny up the thinny, let's say.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
And
Nice.
Love
it.
It's not completely closed, but you have certainly helped work on this for sure.
Okay, so free action, I would call out to the rest of the team and say, if anybody can maybe come over, we've got a bit of a planar situation, and then kind of look underneath the manifold and say, hold on, Goog, we're gonna get you out. Just a moment.
Yeah, I'm doing all I can.
You're doing great. That's my turn.
All right, Roland, you're up.
All right. I suppose Roland is going to full attack the elemental.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. First attack. Ooh, there we go. That's a 17 on the die, so that's going to be an 18 total. That's with the -4.
That's a hit, my friend.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll the second one, too.
Okay.
That's 1 point higher, so...
That's also
both
a
of
hit.
those-
Yeah.
All right. So here we go with the damage, which is going to obviously be down 1 because of the fatigued. So the first is 10 points of damage on the first attack, and the second attack is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
So 18 total.
18 total points of damage. Roland, you focus all of your cosmic energy into your lunar weapon.
My rage.
Yeah.
My lunar rage.
And you thrust this thing straight through this elemental's perfect abs and rip your glaive back out, and it dissipates into static electricity as you destroy the elemental.
Go back to your plane of air, foul beasts with the great abs.
All right, so that takes us out of combat. However, we still have the issue of the extraplanar leak going on. So, oh wait, I need to end the combat.
Well, it's my turn, which I would have gone to try to help immediately.
Definitely. Okay. So, Tia, you want to get close?
Yeah, but I'm colliding with a wall.
Yeah, I think Gadrick would like to go as well if there's any engineering checks would like to aid Tia.
Yeah, and Tia comes up, looks over Morgan's shoulder and says, what do we have here?
All right, so Tia and Gadrick, as you approach, all three of you, including Morgan, need to make a reflex save.
Oh, whoa.
All right.
Shit.
Yeah, as another burst of electricity kind of, emanates from out of this thing.
It's going to be a 13 for Gadrick.
13.
An 8 for Morgan.
Okay.
19.
Okay, all right, so Tia and Gadrick, you pass, and you will take 6 damage. Morgan...
I will take no damage.
Oh, because of your operative shenanigans?
The evasion. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
all right, so Gadrick just I don't know,
Nimbly bimbly.
nimbly bimbly,
The Matrix,
Yeah.
bro.
The Matrix.
I'm thinking what's that movie with,
Super Troopers?
No, it's like Sean
Sorry.
Connery and Catherine
Entrapment.
Zeta-Jones
Oh,
when
yeah.
she's like
Entrapment.
dodging the lasers, I don't know. That's just the image I got of
I've never
flipping
actually seen
around.
that movie. I just know it's
Put
those
it on
two.
the list, okay?
It's on there.
Yeah. All right. So, Morgan, you take 12 damage. Tia, you take 6 damage. Gadrick, you take no damage. However, you're all three up here and can assess the situation. Now, the question is, what do you want to do? So, Tia, you being the engineer, you can roll me a perception check real quick and assess the situation.
Well, that's a natural 1, so...
Ooh. Okay. How about Gadrick? You want to roll a perception check?
Yeah, I can I'd gladly do that. A dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20. You're not quite sure what's actually happening here, but you think that maybe maybe some engineering, maybe some computers could help, right? What do you want to do, right? Like, you see this planar leak. I can't tell you, but
I'm thinking there's either something that's open or it's got power from something, and we need to remove power to make this thing safer to be around.
My only thing is I don't have any idea how this is gonna work within the game, but I don't want us to fuck up the drift engine to where we can't use it.
yeah.
No, I'm not talking about like shooting at it to blow
Yeah,
it up
I know,
or anything.
no.
Yeah.
I'm talking about finding a power source that's causing this to happen, or whatever, shutting a valve or doing.
I think you're right on something, Gadrick. Now I'm going to say that Tia, being the mechanic, would certainly know where this emergency power supply is on this drift engine, and can attempt to remove it or disconnect it with an engineering check.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, this can just be flavor, if nothing else, but after natural wanting her perception check, her default mode would be to go to her computer and see if she can like use her computer to try to suss out, because like when she first looks at it and nat ones is like, what in the hell am I looking at?
Maybe just discombobulated a little from getting zapped.
Right. And then beep boops on her computer to try to like sort out, some notion of what this engine would operate as.
Yeah. Disconnect the power supply is a valid option. You can certainly roll that, Gadrick, if you want to assist, or aid.
Yeah, I auto aid,
Okay.
so.
It's going to give you a +2.
Okay, that's pretty good. It's a natural 16 for a 29 total.
Woo. Okay. Yep. So Tia, you reach in just the right spot, disconnect that power supply, and you hear the whole thing sort of like power down, and you have closed the extraplanar leak.
Yay!
Stopped it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You see, you just unplug it here.
That
Yeah,
works.
that's what I was saying. Yeah, right
Yes,
there.
thank you for your assistance. Really, you should get all the credit this time.
Morgan is
no,
like
no,
on their
no, I
knees
just-
and like looks up and like, okay, well, guys, maybe like help me lift this so we can get this little fellow out.
Lift it. You know how big this thing is? Oh, you're just talking about that manifold. Okay.
This one is being crushed to death, and it's not good.
Ow, they look fine.
No,
Captain!
listen, you don't have to help. After the thing's disabled, this other goblin, who you presume to be Goog, kind of like pokes his head out of that manifold and emerges from his hiding place, and then Fleagrebe and Rattlesnarp also emerge out of the
He's fucking nice.
out of the gun safe.
And they're like, Goog, are you okay? Goog, I can't believe you made it. Oh my gosh, are you all right? Are you all right?
And Goog says,
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's okay. I'm great. Wait, who are you guys? First of all, thanks for saving us. I really appreciate that.
It was our pleasure.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It is nice to meet you, Goog and Rattlesnarp and Fleagrebe.
yeah, Fleagrebe, yeah.
Fleagrebe, yes.
Okay.
Morgan would just kind of be like, "Are you all right? Do you need any assistance? I can heal you if need. I know they said you were wounded."
Yeah, I took a nasty zap or two there. You know what I mean? It's just sort of getting a little over in my head.
Perhaps just a regular treat wounds check is in order. Save your spell slots.
Save your spell slots.
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking as well, Captain.
Okay, sure.
But yeah,
yeah.
so
treat runes.
just pull out my med kit and something in like first aid. Right? I don't think you do.
Treat deadly wounds is what you're doing.
Okay.
So, and I believe the DC you have to hit, because you just have a regular.
Yeah, basic med kit.
Yeah.
But I have Doctor. Hold on, that makes me a little bit different.
DC 25? That's what it says
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Foundry. DC
Yep.
25 medicine check to treat deadly wounds.
But okay. I don't think that's gonna get it. Medicine,
Somebody may want to aid her.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to ask if I can aid.
I would auto aid.
pretty
Yeah, I've got
please.
a very high chance as long as I don't roll a 3. And I rolled a 2, so no, I do not aid.
Okay.
I
you
auto
auto aid,
aid.
so that's a +2. So that's 14 plus 7 is 23?
21.
21? I make
Not
shit
enough.
up. Yeah, sorry. I rolled pretty low.
It's hard to do at low.
Could
Yeah.
could I try it myself, or does the aid negate that?
I think once you aid the check, that's your contribution to the check, right? Isn't that how that works? I don't think you can. But Morgan, for what it's worth, you do have a healing touch.
Yeah.
That's doesn't get used very often. Speaking from having played years of a mystic, and you can just use that. Restore some HP.
And to your question, Heath, a creature can only treat deadly wounds, pass or fail, once every 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
I don't have healing touch. I have Mystic Cure.
Healing touch
It's
is
a
class feature, not a spell.
Class feature, all mystics get it.
Did you take an archetype?
I did.
Oh,
Doctor
that's what did it.
or something. Yeah.
Shucks.
Medic. I took a medic, which is hilarious because that negates healing touch. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Well, look, Rattlesnarp says, "Listen,
It's fine. I can patch him up.
no big deal." And Rattlesnarp will start tending to Goog's wounds, and Fleagrebe looks at you all and says,
Okay, so what's the deal? What are you doing here in the heap?
Well, we've actually come for this drift engine right here. It's given you quite a bit of trouble, and, well, it would be our pleasure to take this nuisance off of your hands.
Wait, you saying you want to buy this thing?
No, we are in the trash removal business, and we are we are here to remove this for you, free of charge. Actually, we usually charge a high premium to do this kind of work, but considering the circumstances that you find yourself in and all the wounds that you have taken, it would be unethical of us to charge you for this.
Exactly. Captain's right. We'd be happy to help you given the circumstances.
I mean, you never know if it might just, fire back up, turn on
True.
again.
That's
Yes,
true.
right.
It could be
Maybe
all
you
of you
actually get
trapped.
sucked inside.
I mean, this is clearly outside of your skill range, and I don't mean any offense by that, but we just wouldn't want any of you getting hurt.
You don't want any more Danny DeVito elementals.
Got a bunch of wise guys here, huh?
Nope.
You can
we're
get one
trying to
over on
bluff.
old Fleagrebe?
I mean, can I roll a bluff check to see if I do?
Love to aid that.
Yeah.
That's why I piped up.
"Yeah, I guess, yeah."
I mean, come
that-
on, this
that
is
is how the
clever.
game works.
This is clever RP, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. I mean, I have a +10 to bluff, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, I aid.
that's a natural 20 on that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that takes it to a 32 total.
Nice.
Getting a natural 20 to lie just hits different. you
It
know?
does. In a good way.
Zach is really having.
Did we,
Yeah.
did
So,
we
I
break
mean,
the
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
What
yeah,
is that
yep.
against?
I just listen. Give me a few seconds to figure out how to unbreak it, because it's just like there's just a specific way that it's supposed to go down. That them just fucking
Giving it away.
being convinced that this thing that they paid for, they just want to give up. I don't buy it. I'm trying to figure out a way to buy it, but I don't buy it at all. They're just
Well,
not.
I'll tell you the way you buy it. The DC
they have to roll.
should
They have
be-
to roll something, right?
Yes,
Sense motive.
it's sense motive. It's plus
If they
10,
beat the 32,
and actually, the DC modifier. You have to take this into account. I would assume that they are either at least indifferent or friendly to us currently, considering what we just did to them. Mm-hmm. Like we just helped them out.
For them.
That nailed it. So it would be the DC to this check is equal to 10 plus the creature's total sense motive skill bonus. If you succeed, they believe you are telling the truth.
oh, well, then we've got that beat. There's no way that they have a 22 to their sense motive.
Like so, they can believe that you're telling the truth, but
Still not want to give it to
and still
you.
not want to be just swindled, right? Like they believe that. Does that make sense to you? Like they can believe that you're absolutely telling the truth about what you're
Being
here
trash
for,
removal people.
but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you just talked them out of the thing, right? Like, how does that fucking work? They
I don't know. You tell me. You're the GM.
I am the
Yeah, I
I
mean,
did
they
my
could,
part.
they could absolutely still say no, like we need some money for this or whatever. But They definitely believe we think we're doing this out of the kindness of our hearts and that we are in the trash removal business.
Yeah.
And that what they bought is trash, you know.
And also, goblins are not very intelligent. You know, keep that in mind. You know,
They will make bad
But due to
decisions.
that, that's the thing, though. Due to that lack of intelligence, they can be like, we paid for this. We want money for this, you know.
Right.
Because they're not smart enough to think like, okay, these guys are actually here doing us a favor.
So Fleagrebe listens to your spiel, okay, and scratches her chin for a little bit, and she looks to Rattlesnarp. She looks to Goog.
She says, the garbage removal business, huh? You said you're in the garbage removal business, right?
well, that is an aspect of what we do. Yes.
We're also in the garbage removal business.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So
We are in the heap.
So you're coming to the heap, looking for trash to take to your trash heap.
That sounds about accurate. Yes.
Well, listen, we do the same thing all the time. I completely understand. But look, we paid good credits for this engine. Okay, we'll sell it to you. But I've got 9 BP and I'm not losing out.
Oh well, I am so sorry to hear that you were ripped off by whoever you bought this clearly malfunctioning and dangerous piece of equipment from. I think that you should take up that concern with them, as they're the ones who falsely charged you for this exorbitant amount of money, must I say, for something that almost killed you.
Yeah, listen, I understand. That's sometimes you get screwed on a deal. But look, if you want the engine, I'll give you the engine, but it's gonna cost you 9 BP.
See, this is where I think our business practices differ. Who's talking here?
Fleagrebe?
This is Fleagrebe.
Fleagrebe. It seems to me that your issue with the cost of this drift engine and the deal is with whoever you bought this from. Why are we to pay for somebody else's choice to screw you over? Now, I understand. You want to recoup some of what you've paid. We can help out in a degree. How about we give you 4 BP for it? That way you don't lose anything, and perhaps if you take this up with the person that you bought it from, you can get your 9 back, and you come out 13 BP, which is a lot more than you have now.
Let me explain this math to you, Goblin.
I would like to say,
dude, that's
an
good.
aside, Hylax being a god of diplomacy, Hestia is like not wanting to interrupt, but is not comfortable with lying to these goblins, so it's just like flipping through her book of Hylax. Like,
This isn't a lie. This is not a lie. This is straight up making a deal here. We didn't charge them 9 BP for that. I don't want to pay 9 BP for that.
This is garbage currently, and we are trying to take it from them.
I'm offering him something. I'm starting negotiations here.
Yeah.
So 4 BP is what I offer for it.
7.
7. You are shrewd, Fleagrebe. Don't let anybody tell you differently.
Can Morgan, go to the captain and, whisper a little bit and, we're negotiating?
1 moment, please. We must discuss this offer. And then, he turns his back and we all kind of huddle like, okay, guys, I'm just kind of winging it here. But I think that we can get this for relatively cheap. They've offered 7. What do you all think?
I think we can always go for 6 and see how that works. If need be, I can try and schmooze a little bit, saying, reminding them that we did in fact save their brother's life. How much is a life worth to you in BP,
Okay. He turns back to the goblins. He says, how about this? We certainly wouldn't want to leave you without a big shiny engine when we remove this one. How about we throw in our old engine in as part of the deal, so that'd be 4 BP plus the current drift engine that we have on our ship.
You got a ship?
Oh yes, we have been collecting garbage for quite some time. We are pretty successful. I'm surprised that you haven't heard of us.
Collecting garbage, moving garbage.
Yes,
Whole
from
lot
planet
of
to
garbage.
planet.
And
Tell you, most of our jobs are garbage.
Right.
So Goog pipes up and says, "Wait, you travel around on this garbage ship?"
Well, yes, that's what a ship is for.
How do you get garbage from place to place?
I see no loaders
We're
here.
just sort of based out of the Heap. You know what I mean?
We just
Fucking
move
got
our
me.
garbage 20 feet to the left and then 20 feet back to the right.
Seems to be an amateur operation right here.
But yes, we
It's-
have a ship.
Vincent, they are quite skilled, aren't they? Everybody, aren't these goblins quite skilled at collecting trash?
Absolutely.
I mean, clearly, look around.
So much.
It's a magnificent heap.
And Flea Group says, all right, look, flattery will get you a lot of places, okay? But I'll tell you what, you want it? 6 BP it is, and throw in the old engine.
5, and you have a deal.
6.
6 and no engine.
5 in the engine.
all right. And then Fleagrebe and Rattlesnarp immediately start launching into talking about all of the things that they're gonna buy. You hear Rattlesnarp say
We can get a super weapon and take revenge on all the inhabitants of the Heap. Yes.
and then you hear Rattlesnarp say,
No. Listen, I've got a great idea for a pair of time-traveling pants. The pants, you put them on, you travel in time. I've got the designs and the schematics and everything.
and they're just bickering back and forth on whether or not to buy a pair of
A super
weapon or
time
traveling pants. And they're just going, and they're not even paying attention to you. They're just going back and forth and back and forth. And finally, quiet little Goog speaks up and just says,
Stop it! Every waking minute, you squabble and you nitpick, and what does that get us? Extra crispy and half dead. Well, it's time for the head of the family to take charge like Mom always wanted. And I say there's no point in selling that engine, because you two will just waste the credits on terrible inventions that have no chance of ever getting us off this crummy station.
and Goog turns away from his brother and sister and addresses you, Roland.
Says, there's nothing for us here anymore. We want to go with you, wherever you're going. We want to ride on your trash ship. So listen, just let us see the stars aboard your trash collector ship for a little while. Hop a planet or two until we find the right place for a fresh start. Do that for us, and the drift engine is yours for free.
Roland looks at Goog with almost like a tear in his eye, and he says, "You know what, Goog? I too am one who relishes in traveling the stars, and I could not, in good conscience, tell anyone who wants to explore, no. We have a few crew action positions available in our starship. But by all means, you can come with us. However, there will be a few ground rules. One, there are a few areas of our ship that would be off limits to you. Is this something that you could agree to?
Yeah, sure.
2, you have to buy beer. We need beer desperately." And he looks over at Vincent.
That's the only way we'll take the deal.
It's just kind of a tradition we have that
we need a
new crew
case of
members,
Heinekens, you know?
new crew members must
Minimum.
staff the fridge with booze.
You drive a hard bargain, but I like where your head's at. We'll get you a case.
Well, welcome aboard then, crewman Goog, crewman Fleagrebe, and crewman Rattlesnarp.
Rattlesnarp.
Yes, welcome to the crew of the yet-to-be-named.
Morgan is bouncing on their the balls of their feet, and when you say
Same.
it's official, they reach out and grab Goob, whatever is Goog,
Goog.
and just oh, we get to keep them! Oh my god!
And you know, as they're all doing that, Roland does kind of step over to Hestia and says, I imagine that probably some of my methods here were not to your liking. However, these are goblins, and I feel like that they have a special way that they need to be, you know, that you have to treat with them. And I must say, you did put a drill through a goblin's neck very early in our career, so perhaps this is a better way than that, yes?
I haven't said a word, Captain. I've just been reading the Book of Hylax.
I have a sense for these things, you know?
It was a smidge uncomfortable at first, only because I don't particularly care for deception. However, I am pleased with the result. And she turns over her shoulders, over her shoulder, not both, that'd be weird, and looks at Goog and Rattlesnark and says, I can't wait to show you all my workshop.
And then I lean over to Gadrick. Gadrick, I need you to collect, like, about 15 bags of trash and put it on our storage hold before we take them. We're going to take them out for drinks to like, welcome them, right? But I need you, in the meantime, to fill our cargo hold with trash.
I can do that. Only one thing on one condition, though, Captain.
What's that?
You guys going out to get drinks? Better
Yes.
get one to go for me.
We will get you one of the to-go daiquiris that you like so much.
Good. None of that yarrowberry shit, though. I'm tired.
No,
of
we're
those.
going to get you the banana one.
Better.
And, you know, Goog says,
All right, listen, I know you talked a lot of fancy words, but I got a feeling that you didn't want this engine just to take back to your junkyard, because you were willing to give us another engine, and this thing can be fixed, and it's a pretty fast engine. We were gonna fix it anyway. So,
Well, yes, as new crew members of the Oliphant, that would be your first task, is to fix our engine.
well, all right. Well, then we gotta talk some specifics, okay?
and Goog gets real excited, and he's like,
You got an engineer?
Yes, that kind of a conversation needs to be directed to Hestia. It's really just all nonsense to me.
so Goog walks up to Hestia.
Hi, Goog. Nice to meet you.
And Goog puts out his hand to shake your,
I am thrilled to befriend all of you. And she shakes his hand as well.
Hey, well,
Let's talk
come
engines.
take a look at this.
and Goog leads you over to the drift engine.
And so,
Okay.
take a look at this right here.
And he points towards, you know, kind of where that extra planar leak was, or technically still is, but it's contained. So I need you to roll an engineering check real quick, Tia.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of the inspirations I've been hoarding.
Okay.
So 21.
Okay, absolutely. So when you take a closer look at this drift engine, you recognize that there's a chemical burn that ate a hole in one of the engine's manifolds. And it looks like intentional sabotage. Now, the edges of the burn have a strange gummy residue around them, probably left over from whatever caused that burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, something you notice. And then Goog says,
Yeah, I'm not really sure, you know, what happened here, but seems a little funny, doesn't it? Now, here's the deal. What size is your ship?
Medium-ish.
Well, this bad boy is fitted for a cruise liner, you know? So we can make it work, but first we gotta fix this extra planar leak. Okay, we gotta fix that, and then we gotta resize this thing to fit a medium starship. So, and then we gotta install it. Now, we can do it, but it's gonna take a while.
Indeed.
Well, that's all right. We have some other business to take care of while we're here. So, before we get to work, I would like for us to celebrate your joining the crew. Gadrick is going to go get some groceries for our ship, for our journey. And don't worry, Gadrick, I will get you the banana daiquiri that you want.
Thank you.
Yep. In the meantime, I would like to have us a drink, and then you can get started on repairing and resizing this drift engine to best fit the Oliphant, and we will go take care of our business and reconvene for Journey Through the Stars.
Yeah, so a couple other things we got to handle some housekeeping. First of all, around the sort of the lingering elemental energies that are around this drift engine, you find 2 Mark 1 elemental gems.
Oh,
Go
nice.
on.
Yes,
What are
yes.
those?
If used, they summon an air elemental.
Oh, God. We're literally going to have to fight Heath tooth and nail if any of us want those other than him.
Can he use it?
I can't use them.
Why not?
He doesn't have any mysticism.
Can't
you
anybody
do.
use gems?
Thought you had to have. Is that not spell slot related?
There's like ampules and gems, and I always get them
yeah.
confused. Only spellcasters are capable of using spell gems.
Yeah, so not a problem.
All right, well,
Morgan,
we know who
gets them. All right,
Morgan takes those and just imagines the buff-bodied elementals and just tucks them right in their pocket.
now here is the deal. Here is one of these times where time actually matters. Okay, so I'm trying to actually be consistent with this. Okay,
Okay.
I'm
so confused.
no, listen, I was memeing before. I was memeing before. Because it's
I told you guys.
it's going to take 72 hours of work to fix this extraplanar leak, to resize it to fit the starship, move it out of the heap into your docking bay, and then install it into the Oliphant. Right? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It takes 72 hours worth of labor. All right? Now the goblins...
I mean, for what it's worth, Hestia is more than enthusiastic to get started on that work. 72 hours of work is fine.
You certainly...
Yeah, but we need you.
Well, let's talk now. The goblins will each work 8 hours per day, right? So
That's 16 hours. Or no, that's 24 hours.
yes, that's 24 hours. So that essentially makes it 3 days.
Right.
Now, you can also contribute any person, if you're trained in engineering, you can contribute your time to that task. However, the rest of the crew will either have to wait till it's finished, or you'll have to be without that crew member going into the next part.
Going to get the necker.
Correct.
Yep.
Now, I will say that Rattlesnarp, Fleagrebe, and Goog are willing to work a little longer per day if you pay them a total of 400 credits.
No.
They'll work 12 hours. They'll work 12 hours per day.
In this economy?
Here's my thoughts, is that they get to work now here, because they got to do some work here in the heap first before it can even be moved to the ship, right? So they can do that. In the meantime, we can go fill our ship with trash to kind of keep the ruse up a little bit. And then we go to the necrographs and see how long that takes. Maybe that only takes a day, and then when we're finished with that, we can come back and help then. But I would prefer to keep the party together if we go into a necrograph domain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it was known that, I've lost my old notes. I don't know where the hell they are. But the person who's in charge of the necrographs is fucking crazy. Is that what we're to be understood? Or is a real bad dude? He's a cult leader.
He's like a cult
right?
leader, yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So we need Hylax with us.
I'd love to be prepared.
Yeah.
Hylax and Arshay team up to say.
Does Mantis have any engineering capabilities?
No. And even if she did, it would require my AI.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That puts me in a weird position because, Hestia wouldn't like the idea of leaving them to do all the work without any supervision.
I get that. I mean,
Versus the meta of like keep the party together.
well, here's the thing, like Roland would certainly, as the captain of the group, be understanding and would be totally approving of you to stay there and oversee it. But then you, Heath, would be kind of like out of the game for like the whole next episode. You know what I mean? Like as far as having a player doing something. So, I'll leave that up to you as the decision you want to make. But if Hestia wants to do that, Roland won't like force you to come with us, as the captain.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you,
I mean, do we have to decide that right now? Or is that a next episode thing? We've already said that, we're going to go get our trash. These guys are going to stay here and do the heap-based work. And then, because that's 24 hours, right? That's in the heap.
Well, I
they
mean,
be working on here.
I haven't necessarily...
Times
It's not
nebulous
that it's
again.
not that. It's just that I haven't exactly sussed out exactly how many hours each task is going to take. I just know that the whole job, start to finish, is going to take 72 hours of labor.
I think you can assume the first day is getting it prepared to get pulled
Sure.
out of the heap. The second day is getting it from the heap to our ship, and the third day is installing it in our
Yeah.
ship. I mean, that's
Loose to...
Yeah.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
So what do you need to know from us right now, Zach? I guess that's my question.
I need to... Because, I mean, I assume y'all are Are y'all going to try to, like, rest before you go?
Yes, because I need a long rest because I'm fatigued.
oh right.
Right.
We're
Same.
both fatigued, actually,
Right.
if I recall correctly.
Yes, that's correct. So yeah, we would. I think what we would do is celebrate with the goblins at the end of this day and say, tomorrow we get to work.
Okay.
And we use the time, as I said, to make our ship look like a garbage hauler, and then we get to work. We get to work the next day bright and early. Whoever's going to the necrograph place goes, and whoever's working on the drift engine stays at the heat.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me. The goblins all want to shake on the deal.
Done.
Done. They're shaking the deal. It's a pleasure doing business with you. And they'll exchange contact information with you, in case you need to get a hold of them. And,
So anyway, we've got some things to do here. So you guys just head back, and we'll get in touch tomorrow, okay?
All right, new friends. That sounds great.
All right. Well, we'll see ya.
There it is.
there it is.
Oh, my God. We have goblins on our crew.